Hi friends, welcome to our channel Just to Know. We wish you all a very happy new year 2021. And let us go to today's topic, anion gap. Introduction. The total concentration of cation and anion is equal in the body fluid to maintain the electrical neutrality. The commonly measured electrolytes are sodium and potassium that accounts 95% of the cation, and chloride and bicarbonate which accounts 86% of the anion. Hence, there is always a difference between the measured cation and anion. The difference is due to the presence of unmeasured cation such as the calcium and magnesium, and the unmeasured anion like protein, phosphate and sulfate. Hence, the unmeasured anion constitute the anion gap. Definition. The difference between the total concentration of the measured cation, the sodium and potassium, and that of the measured anion, the chloride and bicarbonate, constitutes the anion gap. In simple, the unmeasured anion constitutes the anion gap. Normal range 15 milliequivalents per liter, or it ranges from 8 to 18 milliequivalents per liter. Calculation. Sodium plus potassium, the measured cation, minus chloride plus bicarbonate, the measured anion, constitutes the anion gap. So friends, subscribe our channel for more updates and share your interested topic in the comment section which you want us to post. Now let us see the three main types of anion gap. Increased anion gap. Increased anion gap is due to the decrease in the measured anion, or less commonly due to the decrease in the unmeasured cation like calcium, magnesium and potassium. This condition leads to high anion gap acidosis. The feature of high anion gap acidosis include low bicarbonate level and increased anion gap. The general causes of increased anion gap are diabetic ketoacidosis, where there is accumulation of keto acid like acetoacetic acid and beta hydroxybutyric acid, causes decreased bicarbonate level leading to increased anion gap. Lactic acidosis. Lactic acid is accumulated, lowering the bicarbonate level, causing increased anion gap. Then in renal failure, the generation of bicarbonate is defective and there is an excess of H+ ion, causing increased anion gap. We have a mnemonic to remember the increased anion gap causes. It is MUD-pills, where M stands for methanol, U for uremia, D for diabetic ketoacidosis, P for paraldehyde, I for iron, L stands for lactic acidosis, E for ethylene glycol and S for salicylate poisoning. Next type, decreased anion gap. Decreased anion gap is due to the increase in the unmeasured cation. For example, increase in the abnormal cation like lithium or cationic immunoglobulin. Causes: hypoalbuminemia, where a decrease in the albumin or decrease in the effective anionic charge on the albumin. Then multiple myeloma. Then we have hyperviscosity or hyperlipidemia, which leads to underestimation of sodium and chloride concentration. Third type, normal anionic gap. In normal anionic gap, there is a loss of both anion and cation. Hence, the gap is normal. Causes like diarrhea. In diarrhea, there is loss of both bicarbonate and cation like sodium and potassium. Then renal tubular acidosis, In renal tubular acidosis, there is an increase in the chloride concentration in proportion to the decrease in the bicarbonate, causing a normal anionic cap. And drugs like antacid causes a normal anionic cap.